Hi there, it's Sam from Pootles.co.uk. Thank you very much for joining me today. Thank you for joining me in Pootles Advent Countdown. This is number 18 of 24 projects coming out to you all the way through and into December. Can't believe we're at number 18 already. Christmas is coming, yay! So we've got it all going on today. We have got envelope punch board, we have got heat embossing, and we've got chocolate coins in there for tree gifts or just nice gifts. Because what's today? It's Friday, Treat Friday in my house. My little boys, my 4 little boys, so I'm going to make the 4th. Always give them a little something on Friday. Little treat, little goodie, something like that. They never ask me for anything else any other time of the week. Well, they don't ask me at all because they know something coming on Friday. So, using the warmth and cheer paper, which I've got tons of, loads of it, because I might possibly have overstocked because I love it so much. But I've got lots of it and I like using it up on little projects like this. So, piece of the paper is 5 7/8 of an inch by 5 7/8 of an inch, so you do have to take a smidge off. It didn't work properly if I left it at 6 by 6. 14.7 by 14.7 centimetres. So technical, and an envelope punch board. So first score line and punch is going to come at 1 7/8 of an inch, which is 4.8 centimetres. So you punch and score, then you slide it up to 4 5/8 of an inch, which I've lost. There it is. And that is 11 point, I'm going to say that's 11.8 centimetres, 11.7, 11.8, that sort of mark. And then you use those pre-punched and scored lines as a guide to keep going round. So once you've got the first 2 set, everything after is easy. You don't need to think about measurements or anything like that. So keep punching and scoring. Has anybody else got a favourite paper in the stack, in the catalogue that they just have to buy lots of? I bought a lot of this because I've got lots of projects in mind, and then I found I didn't need to use as much, so I've got quite a bit left over. Best get using it really, hadn't I? But it's beautiful anyway. Right, so fold your score lines. You don't need to over burnish them, but fold all of them. A bit dark, isn't it? This is what happens when you film at lunchtime in autumn. It gets dark, and I don't want to put my spotlights on because they cast too much shadow. Maybe I just have to get up earlier if I film first thing in the morning. Okay, actually these little ones, they want to go the other way. So there's a particular way that you need to cut. Now you can see I've got these little tabs here. If I cut there and there, that bit is going to fold over and go too far, so you need to make sure that you've got the bigger triangles facing you forwards and backwards, and cut either side of the square in front of it, so that when it comes round it's not going to go too far. Had it gone the other way, and turn it around so you can see the opposing colour, it would have gone too far. So that's why you have to make sure that you're cutting to the left and right of the big square, not the little rectangle. And do it on both sides. Now, my bag in the box, which I designed quite a lot of years ago and has been wonderfully cased all over the place, you don't have to put it on the outside, you could put it on the inside. So you could put your tabs in, glue it up and stick it like that. I just like the fact that it's cool and cute on the outside, and that you put just 2 tiny little blobs of glue dot, and then it becomes suspended on the inside. So it's up to you whether you want to go on the inside or the outside. First thing we do need to do is get these stuck down. So I'm going to use mini glue dots because I like them on, I like to use mini glue dots on envelope punch board projects. One there, and push those down to stick. Now, to build up this bag in a box, you don't want to be slapping adhesive all over this part and sticking it, because it would remain permanently like that, and we want it to be suspended. So all you need is a glue dot. That's it. 1 glue dot in each corner, so that when you raise that bit up, this is what I'm calling a corner. I know it's not a corner, but you get my point. 1 little mini glue dot on each of those parts there. And now you just fold it round, marry up that glue dot to this part here, and on the other side, and that is still pretty free. Oh, Stuck the glue dot to my fingernail there. And like I say, that's how you get this optical illusion that it's a bag inside a box. So clever. Yeah, it was. I don't know if this was 2013 during Envelope Punchboard Week that when I designed 14 or 15 different projects. It was either that week or it was the week after, and I don't remember. Or sorry, it was either in November 2013 or it was early 2014 that I came up with this. But it's been beautifully cased everywhere, and I love it when I see it pop up on Pinterest. And what I've got here are four coins. So I bought 2 bags of coins, white chocolate and milk chocolate, and I pulled out the 2 bigger ones, and I left those little ones in there because, you know, they're for me. That's my treat. So they fit in, and they fit in perfectly, you see. So grab this bit, small handheld punch, and then gold baker's twine, which is just so lovely. And you can see, actually, I've closed this up in 3 different ways. I've just got it closed there like that. I've put a bow on this one, and I've put a double one here so you could hang this one off your tree. I've no idea what I'm going to do on this one. I think maybe I'll just do another bow again. Or will I? I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. No, you know what? I'm going to loop it 3 times. Because I like to loop things 3 times. And there is no front or back to this. Quickly whiz this through, and then I'm going to show you how I did the heat embossing. And double knot on that. The double knots work really well. They stop small fingers being tempted to investigate what's inside. They can have a little peek, but they tend not to pinch stuff out. Okay, my little bits that I've got on here, and I thought I did have the cardstock prepped, and it's now missing. It's missing off. I'll leave it somewhere else. I did. I left it prepped off to one side. Okay. The crumb cake panel is 2 by 1 3/4, so 4.5 by 4 centimetres, and this one is 2 1/8 by 1 7/8, so it's actually only a tiny little bit of a border around it. I've got my stamp set, warmth and cheer. No, wrapped in warmth, wrapped in warmth, wrapped in warmth. Warmth and cheer, wrapped in warmth. And I'm going for the keep warm and snuggle up. And I'm going to get this all lined up on a block. And I really hope this works because I'm going to be flying blind here. Right. There we go, embossing buddy, because I'm going to be doing some heat embossing, just to take off any grease that I've left with my fingers. Versamark, and I find taking the ink pad to the stamp works better when you're doing this. So I can get this line back up again. Oh. I'm going to come halfway sideways around my camera. I think that's about right. That's not bad. Piece of paper. Is that smaller than that one? Oh, it is. That's why it's... it's that kind of day for it really today, isn't it? It's still going to be fine. Gold embossing powder. All over there, quite liberally. Get it back in the pot. I love the idea of, I've seen lots of people who have little plastic Tupperware tubs with them. I would forget to remember to use them if I did that. Okay, I'm going to come in now with my heat embossing gun. So if you've got the volume up, turn it down. And I'm just going to hang on to that with my paper piercer so it doesn't blow around. So, okay. And the gold will suddenly turn gold in a second. Keep it moving because you don't want it to warp. There we go, it's suddenly going now. There we go, so pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? Keep warm and snuggle up. And then I find that using fuse on it is better when you've heat embossed something. It really welds it to whatever the piece of cardstock is that you've got. And then that slips inside there. And put that one back in there. Keep warm and snuggle up with some chocolate coins. I hope you like it. I do. They're so cute. Anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me, and I hope to speak to you soon. Bye.